A used pickup with 100,000 miles and a $32,000 sticker can feel like a smart buy until one engine or transmission repair wipes out years of savings. In 2026, late model trucks command near new prices, pushing buyers to gamble on complex technology and past engineering choices they cannot see. So how do you tell the proven workhorses from the ones most likely to leave you stranded with a five-figure bill? The answer is not just about brand or reputation, it comes down to hidden patterns beneath the paint. Here is what every buyer needs to know before signing anything. Dealership lots in 2026 tell a story that's hard to ignore. Used full-size pickups with 80,000 to 120,000 miles routinely list between $28,000 and $35,000, numbers that just a few years ago would have bought a brand new truck. This pricing is not limited to rare models or showroom perfect examples. Across the country, trucks with odometer readings in the six figures and years of hard use now command nearly the same money as their factory fresh counterparts did in 2019 or 2020. The reasons are simple: ongoing supply shortages, slow fleet turnover, and steady demand from both businesses and private buyers. But the result is a market where buyers face a unique kind of risk. Every dollar saved at purchase can vanish with a single major repair. Powertrain fixes like an engine rebuild or transmission replacement can cost $3,000 to $6,000, erasing a year or two of ownership savings in one visit to the shop. These are not rare events for certain models. Repair shops report that annual repair costs jump 20 to 30% once trucks cross the 100,000 mile mark, especially for those known to have complex technology or spotty reliability histories. Dealers know the numbers. They price aggressively, banking on the fact that buyers will stretch for a truck that looks clean and promises years of service. But the math is unforgiving. With so much at stake, the question is not just what you pay on day one, it is how likely that truck is to keep running without draining your wallet. In this market, reliability is not a bonus. It is the dividing line between a smart investment and a costly mistake. Under the hood, not all pickups age the same way. Trucks built around proven, simple mechanical systems tend to hold up better as the miles add up, while those that launch new technology or chase early innovation often show unpredictable wear patterns. This difference is not just theory, it is reflected in repair shop invoices and owner complaint data year after year. For example, trucks that debuted complex features like cylinder deactivation, early versions of multi-speed automatic transmissions, or advanced air suspensions see complaint rates spike 2 to 3 times higher than models with tried-and-true engines and transmissions. A single redesign year can mean a 20 to 30% jump in annual repair costs after 100,000 miles, especially when new systems are sensitive to missed maintenance or have limited real-world track records. Mechanics see it firsthand. A truck with a basic, naturally aspirated V8 and a conventional 6-speed transmission might tolerate late oil changes or rough use without major drama. In contrast, engines with cylinder deactivation systems or first-generation turbo setups can punish owners for even small lapses, sometimes leading to expensive failures that software updates cannot reverse. Electronic controls may mask symptoms for a while, but they cannot repair worn hardware or undo years of stress. The lesson is clear: when shopping used, it pays to recognize which trucks rely on proven mechanical designs and which carry the risks of untested complexity. That diagnostic filter, simple versus complex, established versus experimental, will shape every evaluation that follows, helping buyers make sense of why some trucks cost thousands more to keep on the road than others, even when their sticker prices look similar. A 2014 or 2015 Silverado 1500 with the 5.3-liter V8 often looks like a safe bet on paper, with a solid frame, a comfortable ride, and a long track record in American driveways. But under the surface, a known pattern emerges. Reports of high oil consumption, sometimes a quart or more every 1,000 miles, signal deeper trouble. This is not just an annoyance, it is an early warning for active fuel management lifter collapse, a failure linked to the truck's cylinder deactivation system. When lifters fail, the repair bill can reach $2,000 to $5,000, covering top-end engine work or even a full rebuild if camshaft damage is found. For buyers, a dipstick check and a compression test are not just routine, they are essential. Miss the signs, and a truck that seemed like a bargain can drain years of savings in a single shop visit. For these model years, transmission complaints add another layer of risk, with rough shifting and rebuilds in the $3,000 to $4,500 range. A clean service history and a careful pre-purchase inspection are the only real defenses. The 2013 Ram 1500 introduced an early version of the TorqueFlite 8-speed automatic, a move that promised smoother shifts and better efficiency. In practice, mechanics began seeing a different story. Owners reported jerky or delayed shifting, especially at low speeds, long before warning lights appeared. Diagnostic scans sometimes pointed to software, but the real culprits were often inside the transmission itself. Clutch packs and splined hubs, stressed by adaptive learning algorithms, developed wear grooves or stripped teeth. A hardware rebuild, not just a software update, was usually needed. Typical repair bills for these early 8-speed transmissions ran from $2,500 to $4,000, depending on the extent of internal damage. The optional air suspension added another layer of uncertainty. Compressors and air lines vulnerable to moisture and age could fail without warning, leaving the truck sagging overnight or riding unevenly. Replacing a failed compressor or converting to coil springs cost anywhere from $800 to $2,000. For buyers, what feels like a minor shift hesitation or a slightly uneven stance can signal hidden thousands in repairs. A careful test drive, listening for clunks, feeling for delays, and checking compressor run times can reveal problems that software alone will not fix. Electrical issues have become the defining concern for the 2017 and 2018 Nissan Titan. Owners report problems ranging from intermittent infotainment resets to more serious wiring harness and engine control unit failures, often surfacing after the truck passes 80,000 miles. While many glitches are minor, a full replacement of an engine control unit or main harness can run between $1,000 and $3,000, quickly erasing any perceived savings at purchase. This pattern hasn't gone unnoticed in the used market. Dealers routinely apply a 5 to 10% discount to Titans compared with similar Ford or Toyota trucks, citing both the cost and unpredictability of electrical repairs. Auction data shows these trucks linger longer on lots as buyers hesitate over the risk of chasing elusive faults. Even after technical service bulletins and software updates, the perception of electrical gremlins keeps resale values softer. For buyers, the Titan's discount often reflects not just what might go wrong, but the difficulty of reselling a truck with a reputation for electronic headaches. 4 trucks stand out for buyers who want to hedge against the biggest risks in today's used market. The Toyota Tacoma from 2018 to 2022 is a familiar sight in high-mileage fleets for a reason. Routine oil changes and basic maintenance are usually all it takes to see 200,000 miles or more, with Consumer Reports reliability scores above 80 out of 100. Owners often report annual repair bills under $600. And these trucks routinely hold 85 to 90% of their original value even after 6 figures on the odometer. For those looking for something newer or more affordable, the 2019 and 2020 Ford Ranger offers a strong balance of ownership cost and durability. Its 2.3-liter turbo engine, when maintained, has shown fewer major failures than most full-size competitors, and repair costs average 20% below the segment. The Ranger's smaller size also means lower running costs, making it a favorite among small business owners who track every dollar spent. The 2018 to 2020 Toyota Tundra, with its naturally aspirated 5.7-liter V8, is another proven workhorse. These trucks regularly reach 250,000 miles, and their simpler drivetrain avoids the pitfalls of cylinder deactivation or early turbo technology. Even with heavy towing, Tundras maintain a resale premium, often 5% higher than similar domestic models. Finally, from 2020 to 2022, the Ford Maverick Hybrid brings something different. Early data points to strong battery health and minimal hybrid-related repairs so far. While long-term results are still developing, the Maverick's efficiency and stable resale make it an appealing option for light-duty use. For buyers, these 4 trucks offer a practical way to limit financial surprises and keep ownership costs in check, even when paying a premium up front. A smart used truck purchase starts before any money changes hands. The first step is a pre-purchase inspection from a trusted independent shop. For $150 to $300, a technician can spot warning signs that even experienced buyers might miss, like evidence of past engine work, hidden leaks, or early transmission trouble. It is not just a visual check. Targeted diagnostic scans, especially for trucks with complex systems, are essential. A scan can reveal stored transmission codes, hybrid battery health, or intermittent electrical faults that do not always trigger warning lights. For air suspension and hybrid models, a scan of compressor cycles or battery state of charge can flag expensive repairs before they hit your wallet. Numbers matter just as much as gut feeling. Before making an offer, run the break-even math, multiply the risk of a major failure by the average repair cost. For example, if a $28,000 truck carries a 20% chance of a $4,000 engine repair, that is an $800 expected hit, money that can erase any upfront savings. This simple formula turns reliability data into dollars, giving buyers a clear way to compare trucks beyond their sticker price. With a thorough inspection and honest math, buyers can shift the odds in their favor, protecting both their investment and their peace of mind. Today's used truck market demands more scrutiny than ever. With powertrain repairs averaging $3,000 to $5,000, a single misstep can erase years of savings. In 2026, informed buyers do not chase badges. They follow the data. The real value is not in horsepower, but in knowing where the risks lie.